Come read the word with me. This is in 2 Kings 4, starting at verse 1. A certain woman of the wives of the sons of the prophets cried out to Elisha, saying, Your servant, my husband, is dead. And you know that your servant feared the Lord, and the creditor is coming to take my 2 sons to be his slaves. So Elisha said to her, What shall I do for you? Tell me, what do you have in your house? And she said, Your maidservant has nothing in the house but a jar of oil. Then he said, Go, borrow vessels from everywhere, from all your neighbors, empty vessels. Do not gather just a few. And when you have come in, you shall shut the door behind you and your sons, then pour it into all those vessels and set aside the full ones. So she went from him and shut the door behind her and her sons, who brought the vessels to her, and she poured it out. Now it came to pass, when the vessels were full, that she said to her son, Bring me another vessel. And he said to her, There is not another vessel. So the oil ceased. Then she came and told the man of God, and he said to her, Go, sell the oil and pay your debt, and you and your sons live off the rest. So that's just telling me that when you have an issue and you go to God or the prophet or however it may be, that you will receive instruction. You got to follow that instruction. And it is so your faith is, so it is what kind of miracle you will receive. Because he said, Go borrow vessels, borrow not a few. So she sent her sons. I'm not sure how many they brought to her, but once it was done, it was over. So as many as they could gather and get, then that oil was going to keep going. So when we get instruction, it's according to our faith. How big is your vision? What do you really need? What are you willing to do? Because they had work to do. They got the instruction, and it was going to be provision, but she didn't know exactly what was going to happen. I'm sure she was just excited, like, woo, keep pouring, keep pouring. But we got to just follow the instruction, and then once we're done, go and get the rest of the instruction. Because somebody like me would have probably just went and started doing my own thing after the oil was poured. Like, shoot, maybe I don't know if I would have went back. So that she was a very wise woman to go back and get more instruction after the oil was done, and then he told her what to do with it. So we just sometimes just gotta have that blind faith. She didn't know why. It probably sounded, go borrow vessels, not a few, and then shut the door. I mean, it was clear instructions, but you gotta. This just came to me as I was talking. You gotta get desperate enough to follow instructions that seem weird in the midst of your crisis, because God said, "I'll use the foolish things to confine the wise." God bless you. May He add a blessing to the reading of His word, because His word will not return back to Him void.